sometimes cotton, but when I was going out there, the corn was already picked, but as I was driving down the road, and this was like almost close to 12 o'clock at night, I'm sitting here thinking, there's something watching me. I know there's something watching me. And so as I continued on down, I realized that there was a train just going very slowly on the tracks, and I stopped there and waited for the train, and once I saw the end of the train, I'm like, I bet you my car is going to stop on the tracks.
Wow.
That's what I was thinking. And as soon as the train went by, started waited for the arms to go all the way back up. They stayed up. Lights were off and everything. As soon as my car touched the train tracks, the arms started coming back down. And then I felt the release of energy. The arm stopped midway for a couple of seconds and then went back up.
Oh, wow.
And I kind of gunned the car at that point, too.
What's the craziest thing that ever happened? What's the craziest thing that ever happened, like, that you saw?
I didn't see anything. I just only felt.
Oh, you only felt it? Oh.
No, I've had spirits blow in my ear. I've had spirits try to have conversations with me. I'd only get like 1 or 2 words out of that.
Oh, wow.
And that's very rare.
They speak English?
Sometimes.
I've actually sat in my house and see somebody walk by. I don't know what the hell it is.
Was it like shadowy?
Yeah,
you couldn't really
shadowy
tell.
thing.
Yeah, there's something. People label them as shadows.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just imprints of people that you know. That even some that are still alive that you know, you'll still see their imprint walking around in the house. And then you have the actual real shadows that can sometimes be friendly and then sometimes can be evil. Depends on which ones you run into.
Wow.
I mean, I've seen shadows of my pets before. That's always interesting.
Well, yeah, up until the other week, nothing like that's ever happened to me.
Alright, we'll see you in a minute.
I'm pretty nonchalant, so I don't pay much attention to that stuff.
I wonder what's attracting them then.
I don't know. Maybe it's my roommate.
I didn't go nowhere this week.
Do you know much about your roommate?
I mean, he's alright. He ain't, like, creepy or nothing. He's...
Do you know, like, what his hobbies are or anything?
Beer pong?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes people will have spirits that follow them, even if they are just
That's the thing. He wasn't there. Yeah, we're hardly ever at home at the same time.
Yeah, I bet it is.
It's interesting.
Alright, we'll see you. Alright, bye.
I remember when I was little, I used to see all those things on TV about out-of-body experiences. Yeah.
A lot of my friends have actually had that. I've had almost out-of-body experience. I almost died.
Oh, wow.
Almost died?
Yeah, basically, if something scares you bad enough, your heart kind of stops for a couple of seconds.
Hell yeah, mine will.
That's pretty much what happened to me when I fell off the moped. And literally, my view, how I was seeing it, was basically spinning a little bit, I think, counterclockwise, and looking down at my body and the moped.
Wow.
And then it snapped, and I was back in my own body again, just completely disoriented.
Wow.
And my step-nephew was more concerned about the bike than he was me, and that really made me mad.
Oh. Yeah, that was kind of
It's
sucky.
like, what the hell were you doing? You could have actually messed up the bike. And I'm like, but... And then, of course, I looked at my knee, noticed that it looked like a skid mark, but it was really just a lot of dirt in this massive cut that I had on my knee, and I started crying because of the sight of it. And he was still keep on bickering at me about the bike.
Wow.
I did not like that. Yeah, by the way, that was actually Cord who did that.
Really?
Yeah. He was more concerned about the bike than he was about someone that he knew. Kind of makes me sad.
My dad thinks there are aliens out there.
Well, I will admit to this, that, yeah, we're probably not the only sentient creatures that are out in this universe. Whether or not those other sentient creatures would actually bother to come all the way out here and study us, I'm kind of skeptical about that. You know, it's a shuttle. Bobby.
No, it's
No,
Tina.
it ain't Bobby.
Oh, it's Tina?
Mm-hmm.
What's Bobby doing then?
He's on vacation. That's why I'm driving the shuttle for the
Yeah,
rest of the
you're
week.
driving the rest of the weekend.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, Tina.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, we done gone over an hour there. You need to bring the ass back to
That reminds me, I need to clock back in.
Yawning.
I got a McQuarrie, but it's going to Pro Line. What's up?
What's up?
Hello.
So, I'm going to 8 pound. There he runs out with 8 pound. It's getting closer to Halloween. I'm so happy. Really?
Halloween is like one of my more favorite holidays.
Oh, definitely the zoo.
I have to do
I love it when you do
What is
that.
it?
My stepfather just passed away not that long ago.
Is she gone?
Yep, I guess, well, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. She didn't say bye or nothing. My dad used to tell us stories when we were little about some six-legged woman.
Six-legged woman?
Yeah. It's like
Spider woman?
no, spider's got 8 legs. It's like,
Well, their arms are counted as the last appendages.
Oh.
She's a drider! Ah! Anyways.
Yeah,
Oh, God, drider.
yeah, he said that, some guy he knew, and said a 6-legged woman was like on his car. A lady with 12 fingers.
You really want a Halloween picture, don't you?
Huh? I'm not taking a picture.
Hurt me.
Oh, no, I was looking at something on here. I was reading something.
Okay, you break it. If I take pictures of me.
No, I ain't taking no pictures.
Don't hurt yourself now.
Oh no, I didn't hurt myself. My wrist is caught. Some bone got in some other bone or something.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
Alright, girl, let's go into
What you
Pro
got?
Line.
That's all the pro line?
Pro Line.
Alrighty.
Is that right? No,
That's
just
right.
wait till you get old. You'll find
Ah,
out
you
what I'm
got
talking
that?
So how often does that hunter fog happen?
Not very often.
You ever heard of that?
What?
Hunter fog.
Well, I mean, it's not happened
Red
that often
fog?
to me.
What is that?
Red fog?
Spirit fog.
Red fog.
Oh.
Red Fog.
I've always called it hunter fog.
It happens very often if you go to the cemetery at midnight.
Oh.
That don't
Take
go
your digital camera. You can't see it, but it'll come up on your digital camera.
Oh, wow.
I can actually see it at times.
I mean, at times you can, but I mean, if you take a camera and you start taking pictures of tombstones at midnight, especially out there at Gatlin Cemetery,
Oh, I bet.
it's haunted. I got a picture on my computer where I took a picture
I
with
can't
nothing
step
there
foot.
but a tree.
Yeah.
And in the picture, it's got the tree and it's got this leg. This part of the leg, just like it got cut off, and it's got grass coming up through the foot. And everybody else had on white tennis shoes.
That's why I was like, staring at
None
the
of us in
leg.
black shoes, so they wouldn't.
I would be staring at the leg. Is that a leg spirit or?
There was 2 tombstones back in the 1700s. It was out there, and we took pictures. They had pictures of the people on them. It was a boy and a girl. We took pictures of the tombstones,
And you said that you
and it
actually
came
saw
back
their
as a
spirits.
guy and a girl holding hands walking across the cemetery.
Oh, how romantic.
Do what?
I said, how romantic.
I mean, that's what the tombstones were. They were holding hands, and she had on like a little mini skirt like thing,
Mm-hmm.
and he had on one of those little cut off like a t-shirt. You could see his arms and everything. It was wicked.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to step foot into any cemeteries right now
Why?
because my stepfather died.
Oh.
I'm not
Damn,
allowed.
I wish he'd bring his ass
I
on.
mean,
You would be surprised.
my dad's got a ghost living in his house. My grandpa died in his house.
Oh,
Really?
nice. I mean, like I told you, Jack's mom, Jack himself and his sister all died in the same house that I'm living in right now. And I knew all of them.
Well, he had congestive heart failure, and
What does that have to do with you not being able to go into a cemetery?
Because of the way I was affected, I'm not allowed to step foot into any cemeteries because it may end up being a negative
Oh,
consequence
hanging
for
on
me.
the wall.
Who said you're not allowed to, though?
I'd be gone.
I kind of put that restriction on
He's
myself.
family, you know. He's not gonna hurt none of us.
Yeah, that's true.
I see you.
See ya.
Bye.
And I guess I'm off to Rowline.
Jocelyn.
Alright.
Adam needs to bring his ass across the street here.